right that you gotta wear these shades. Already dripped up. No,
What's Kris Jenkins' happiness level at today?
probably as happy as I've been in a minute. This game week, so can't be happier than that. But yeah, it's time to go. Time to put it together.
Trevor Keegan was saying to call you the Mutant.
Yes, sir.
Where did that nickname come from?
That came from, I want to say, about a year ago, going into fall camp last year. Coach Hurd, he was talking about each player individually, how they did in the weight season, and he just gave me the nickname the Mutant, and it kind of stuck ever since then. And we've just been keeping it up. So,
Do you feel like it has a meaning, like something that you do that makes you mutant-esque?
Oh, absolutely. They say it's because I like. You could, like, from my size, you wouldn't think that I'm as strong or, like, I can move, like, as fast as I can or as strong as I am. So that's kind of the meaning behind that. So I really like it because it kind of pressures me to live up to that expectation. So we're ready to go.
Do you find players maybe leaning on you if they're struggling in practice to kind of get that little bit of joy that they need maybe in that moment?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like sometimes the coaches will try and amp me forward to amp everybody up, and usually 9 times out of 10 it happens. And we find a groove, we get lit. Whether it's doing the Wolf of Wall Street chant on the sidelines, or another song. It's really finding that that energy on the team and just diving off it. So.
Far left, Michael?
Kris, when it comes to Iavi, he was obviously really highly rated coming out of high school, but it's been I think 4 years since he's played in a Power 5 level. What are some of the things that you might have to shake off rust-wise to mix in with you guys, and what have you seen from him off the edge?
Honestly, the only thing rust-wise is just getting used to the plays and then chemistry, because besides that, he's been a great player. He's a lot of talent. He's really been a great addition to the D-line room as a whole. He's been really focused, really trying to adapt well. So I think as he continues to play, as anyone would continue to play, that aspect gets better. But yeah, he's a really good player. So that's not going to take long at all.
Did you know about him in high school? You guys were kind of in the same area.
No, not really. Well, I didn't know too much about other high school recruits at the time, but finding out he was from the DMV was definitely real cool. Came boys off the.
Ryan?
What do you hope to learn about this team on Saturday?
Really just how we do in the game situation. Just putting it all together. Stuff we need to work on. Stuff we're really thriving at. etc. Just game time, letting it fly, pretty much.
Coach Harbaugh said the emergence of Mason Graham has allowed you to move a little bit more. I mean, what have you seen from him, and then how does that affect what you're doing on the D-line as well?
Oh yeah, Mason's really been thriving this camp. He's really his whole entire aspect of his game. He's really picked it up unbelievably fast. So you're gonna see a lot. You're definitely gonna see a lot of him on the field. He's definitely becoming the guy. So it's definitely helping us, giving us a lot more depth across the field, especially with a lot more of our boys in the D-line across the board. You're gonna see them as well. But yeah.
You were in your second year when you had to start learning this defense. How difficult is it to pick that up, especially maybe if you're a freshman?
It's a little difficult to transition, but day by day, just really focusing on stuff at a time, and then getting with the coaches, because they try and help us as much as possible. So just getting with them, spending extra time with them, it's not too difficult after a couple weeks getting used to it. So yeah.
Back to Michael on the left side.
Has Coach Minter told you guys if he's going to be downstairs or up in the booth for games?
Not yet, but I assume he's going to be downstairs. That's kind of the aspect we got, especially running practice. So
Gotcha.
I believe so, but I could be wrong.
Angelique?
I don't know if you've heard Jim Harbaugh referring to this defense as a no-star defense. It was early in preseason camp. What do you think of that? Is that a fair assessment of this defense?
Oh yeah, I think that's completely fair. I think that this defense is going to come all balls flying across the board. You're going to see a lot of guys driving across the board and as a defense together. I think we play our best game together as a unit. So when somebody eats, everybody eats. It's not really one person running the show per se. It's really everybody driving together and having that team chemistry together. So.